everybody. Welcome to the William Grand George Theater. The Department of Performing Arts and Creative Writing is pleased to present A Midsummer Night's Dream. Before the show begins, please take a moment and silence your cell phones or turn it off. Remember, there's no photography allowed during the performance. In case of an emergency, the exits are through the doors that you came in, or you can follow the exit sign at the back of the theater, down the stairs, and up the doors on your right. Thank you so much for coming. We hope you enjoy the show.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a stepdame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly seat themselves in night. 4 nights will dream away the time. And then the moon, like silver bows, new meant in heaven, shall behold the night before sunrise.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned governor.
Thanks, Phinegius. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My governor, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes, interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with fading voice verses of fading love, and stolen the impression of her fancy. With bracelets of thy rings, gnats, messengers of strong prevailment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my governor, be it so that she will not hear before you, sir, consent to marry with Demetrius, for as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to a nunnery.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be as a god, one that composed you of your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father lift them with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your governor to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your governor that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
To abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, good sir, ere I will yield my virgin pattern up unto his good sir, who with unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Take a vow of single life, or else wed Demetrius.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him, and she is mine. And all my right of her I do and state unto Demetrius.
I am good governor. As well derived as he, as well possessed. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage, than Demetrius's. And, which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of most beauteous Hermia. Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head, made love to Neda's daughter Helena, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
Why, you!
Enough!
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, And Aegeus, come, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, Hermia, look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will. Come, Hippolyta.
With duty, desire, and follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want to rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I mean, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or by history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross! Too high to be enthralled to low.
or else misgrafted in respect of
Oh,
years,
spite! Too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes. If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross. As due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, or fancy's followers.
Hear me, fair. I have a widow aunt, a dowager. From Bristol is her house, remote set of leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee! Steal forth thy mother's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, lead without the town, there I will fly for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that ever men have broke, and number more than ever woman spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will fly for thee.
Keep promise, my love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Oh, you me fair. That fair again on say, Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair, your eyes are lodestars and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green and hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, where favor so, yours would I catch, swear Hermia, ere I go. Oh, teach me how you live and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile with such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers can such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
Oh, but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, you no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. In the wood, where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, and thence from Bristol turn away our eyes to seek new friends in stranger companies. Oh, farewell, fair playfellow. Pray thou for us, until I grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food tomorrow dear midnight.
I will, my love. Helena. Adieu. As you dote on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other son can be. Through Bristol I am not as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in me nigh to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here? You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script. Here is the scroll of every man's name who has thought fit through all Bristol to play in our interlude before the governor on his wedding day at night. First, Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, and then read the names of the actors, and so grow to it. Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. Very good piece of work, I assure you, and of Mary. Now, Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver. Ready? Name what part I am for. Pyramus. And proceed. Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus. What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will last some tears in the true before we end. If I do it, and I will, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest.
Francis.
Yes, I chief humorist for times. I could play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split.
Francis.
The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus's car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lovely. Now, name the rest of the players.
Francis.
This is Hercules' fate, a tyrant's fate. A lover is more condoled.
Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Name? Let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You may speak as small as you will.
Let me play Thisbe too. Speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Boy, Pyramus, thy lover dear, thy Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor. Peter Quince. Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Stumpletinker,
Here, Peter Quince.
you Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fit.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be given to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar, that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, that I will make the governor say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly, enough to make the lady shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us
I grant my threats. If we should fright the ladies out of their wits, they should have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar, and 'twere any nightingale.
You can play no parts, but Pyramus. Why? Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, proper man. What was he as a summer's day? I don't know. A most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I'll undertake it.
Why? Okay, neighbors, here are your parts. And I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we will be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of properties such as our play wants. I pray you fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the governor's open.
Enough! Hold or cut bowstrings.
over hill, over dale, through brush, through briar, over park, over hill, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in their gold coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lot of spirits, all be gone. Our queen and all her elves can hear none.
Ah, the king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because she, as her attendant hath, a lovely boy stolen from a king. She never had so sweet a changeling. Oh, but jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, that traced the forest wild, and she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him in flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, or found clear spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all the rouse for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making white, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frightens the maidens of the villagery? Skim milk and sometimes labor in the corn, and bootless make their breathless huswife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no barm, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblins call you a sweet pup, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguiled, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. And sometime I lurk in a gossip bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab. Oh, and when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aren't telling the saddest tale. Sometime her 3-foot footstool mistaketh me. Then slip I from her bum, and down tumbles she, until it cries and falls into a cough. And the whole choir holds their hips and laugh, and waxen in their knees in mirth, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. Open room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What shall Oberon? Fairies away. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? But that forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you've come to give them that joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst not thou lead him through the glimmering night?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since midsummer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by pavement fountain or by rushy brook, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawl thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds pipe you to us in vain, as in revenge, sucked up from the sea, contagious fogs, which, falling on the land, hath every pelting river made so proud, that they have overborne their continents. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or carol bless. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air, and through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries and mazed world. By their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do I beg a little changeling boy to be my pensioner?
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland bides not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and by the spiced Indian air by night, full often has she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sand, marking the embarked traders on the flood. But we have laughed to see the sails conceived, and grow big-bellied by the wanton winds, which she, with pretty and with swimming gaits, following, her womb enriched with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles, and return again, as from voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake I do wrong her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
Along within this wood intends you stay.
Perchance after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds and watch the moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I'll spare thy home.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall shine down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly through their spheres to hear the sea maid's music?
I remember.
At the very time I saw, but thou didst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, asserted aim he took and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon. Fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens called it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, thereof I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make a man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that flower, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll find Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she, waking, looks upon, be it on lion, bear, wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy egg, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And dare I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I'll make myself invisible.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll stay, the other stayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone, follow me no more.
Oh, you draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, and yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
Even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse or place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you new tunes on?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one who loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face, therefore I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and death holds the chase.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go, or, if thou follow me, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the chapel, in the town, in the field you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed and were not made to woo. I will follow thee, and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, man. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee give it me. the wild thyme blow, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows quite over canopy with luscious woodbine, the sweet musk roses and the nightingale. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night lulled in these flowers of dances and delight, and there the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a barren. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through the grove a sweet Bristolian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, and do when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Bristolian garments he hath on, affected with some care that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. Look, thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, now around you like the fair herself. Then, for the third part of a minute, hence, some to kill cankers in the musk rose buds, some war with vermines for their leathern wings to make my small ill coat, and some keep away the owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
Yes, squad and snakes and spots, with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blindworms, do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen, fill thou with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, lula, lula, lullaby, lula, lula, lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh, so good night with lullaby, lula, lula, lullaby, lula, lula, lullaby, lula, lula, lullaby.
Thanks away. Now all is well. One aloof stand sentinel.
She's finally asleep!
Oi! Hey, Mary!
What thou cease when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it mouse, or cat, or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear. When thou winnest, it is thy dear. Wait, some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you fade with wandering in the wood. And to speak truth, I forgot our way.
Maybe we should have asked for directions.
Will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you on bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One short shot serve as pillow for us both.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that one heart we may make of it. Then, by your side, no love need deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much beshrew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, I further off in human modesty. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er altered till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I. And end life when I end loyalty.
Through the forest have I gone, but Bristolian I to prove this flower's force for love. Oh, nice silence. Who is here? Oh, it's a Bristolian up there. This is he, my master said, despises the Bristolian maid. But where is the Bristolian maid? Oh, you're the maiden sleeping sound. On the dank and dirty ground. What a gentleman. Oh, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Oh, churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I have gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Nay, do thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fun chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies. She hath blistered and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine eyes are oftener washed than hers. Oh no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me do run away for fear. Therefore no marvel, no Demetrius do as a monster fly my presence thus. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead? Or asleep? I see no blood to the wound. Lysander, if you live, then so awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish upon my sword!
Say so, Lysander, say not so. But though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, and be content.
Content with Hermia? Oh, I do repent. The tedious minutes with her have I spent, not Hermia, but Helena do I love. Who would thou change a raven for a dove?
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough, is it not, young man, that I could never know nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Of course I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. One man refused, should have another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near.
Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent off my grasp. Ay me! For pity, what a dream was here! Lysander, look how I quake with fear. You thought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander, Lord! What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves, I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met? Pass. And here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it before the governor. Peter Quince, what sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How into you that?
By your lake and a harvest year.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have advice to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more assurance. Tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it.
I don't like
I
cats.
promise you.
You ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion of the ladies is a most dreadful thing.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect. Ladies. Fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear and not to tremble. My life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, pity my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man!
Well, it shall be so. But there are still two hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonlight. What? One must come in with a bush of thorn meat and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or present the person of moonshine. All right. Then there is another thing. That is to bring a wall into the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
Some man or other must present wall. Now, some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about to signify wall. I can do it.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. Once you have spoken your speech, enter into that fray, and so everyone according to his cue.
What happened, homespuns, if we swaggering here so near the cradle of the fairy queen? Oh, a play towards! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors. Odors.
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by to thee I will appear.
A stranger Pyramus than ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Mary must you, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise he heard, and is to come again.
Okay. Most radiant Pyramus of my head, of color like the red rose of triumphant briar, ink most frisky general, and ink most lovely jewel, as sure as horse, no one never tire. I meet thee, Pyramus, at Nini's tomb.
Nines, too, man. Well, you must not speak that yet. That answer to Pyramus. He speaks his part all at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As sure as horse, I would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, if I were only thine,
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hare, bog, fire at every turn.
this is a knavery that would make me a fear.
Oh,
What angel leads me from thy flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song quick and gray, the note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note, so is my eye enthralled of thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force, her force, doth move me, on first sight to say, to swear, I love thee.
Thanks, mistress. You should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I can jest upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am the spirits with no common gift, for some were still thou tend upon my estate, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to tend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing, while on present flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal ruthless soul, that thou shalt, as an airy spirit, go. Blossom, cobweb, moat, mustard seed.
Ready, and I. Where shall we go?
Be kind, be courteous with him. Hop in his walks and gambling his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green fish, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and for night tapers crop their waxen thighs, and feed them at the fiery glow of his eyes. To have my love, to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleepy eyes. Not him else, do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal, hail, hail,
Hail.
I beseech your worship's name.
cobweb.
If I cut my finger, I shall make gold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Eve Blossom.
I pray you, commend me to Mr. Squash, your mother, and Master Piscad, your father.
Oh, I love him so much.
Your name, honest gentleman?
Mustard seed.
I know your patience well. Your kindred have made my eyes watch her now.
Come, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks fills with a watery eye, and when she leaves creeps, every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Oh! Tie it, my lover's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake, and what it was that next came in her eye which she must dote on in extremity. How now, good spirit? What night will now about this haunted grove?
Oh, my mistress of a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, who work for bread upon Bristolian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, whom Pyramus presented in their sport, an ass's head I'd fix it, an ass's knoll I'd fix it on his head, and on his Thisbe must be answered, so forth my mimic comes. When they him spy, so sight away his fellows fly. And in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Bristolian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Bristolian woman by his side, that, when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Bristolian.
Oh, this be the woman. Oh, but not this the man.
Why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, though I should use thee worse, for thou I fear hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being horseshoes and blood, plunge into the deep and kill me too! The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide the antipodes. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this of my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Thou dog, thou cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more. Thou heated presence. Oh, my soul. See me no more, whether we be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce bane. Here, therefore, for a while I shall remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Bristol look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here, while Charmer's eyes against you do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery. Sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Hey, hey, fans, Helena is here in hands, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we thereupon pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Ah, then 2 at 1 to 1, that must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo with scorn?
Come in tears? When I fell, I weep, and so born in their nativity alter the fears.
You have entered, honey, my lord. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment what their eyes wore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen! Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine! To what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, oh, how ripe you show, thy lips those kissing cherries tempting throw.
Oh, Spine, oh hell, I see you all are meant to set against me for your merry mates. But if we're civil like we were, not happy, I know you do, but you're destroying your souls to us. If you were men to spin you orange shower, you would not use a gentle lady's tongue. If thou wouldst wear or super praise my words, when I am sure you hate me with your heart. You both are rivals and love Hermia. Now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort with some offended virgin and extort a portion of patience else to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest-wise sojourned, and now to Helen is it home returned, there to remain.
Dark night, that purified function takes. Here more quick of apprehension makes. Thou art not by mine eye. Lysander found! Mine ear, I thank it. Not me to thy sight. And so with me so. Will love confess Lysander from my side?
Fair Helena, whom all are in guilt delight, and all your on fiery nose and eyes of light.
You see, not as you think, we cannot be here. The needles created both one flower both on one sampler sitting on one cushion but formally of one song in one key so our hands, size, voices, and minds had been incorporate. And now will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men and scorning our poor friend? It is not friendly, it is not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury. I'm amazed at your words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me. Have you not sent Lysander as it scorned to follow me and break my eyes and face and meet your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spur me with his foot to call me goddess here, divine and rare, from the celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny her love so rich within its soul, and tender me pursueth affection, the fire setting on fire consent to? She is not what you mean by this. I do. Persever counterfeit sad looks make vows upon me when I turn my back. We each another hold the sweet jest up. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But very well. It's partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Fair Helena, hear my excuse. I love my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Sweet, scorn herself.
She cannot entreat, I can compel. I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to spend all this?
Oh, hang off that cat, thou bird! Vile thing, let loose, or I shall shake thee like a serpent!
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this, sweet love?
Thy love, outloaded medicine, O hated potion, the hence!
Do you not jest?
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would that I had your bond, for I perceive a false bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Though I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me?
Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by love? Stolen them apart from men? I defeat! Maybe shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tailor patient answers from my gentle tongue? Fine, fine! You counterfeit, you puppet, you! Puppet! Ain't that way goes the game? Now I see she has to make the fair between our standards. She has her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she had prevailed with him. And you are you grown so high in his esteem, because I'm so dwarfish and so low? Hello, my thy painted maypole. Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails could reach unto thine eyes. Gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I will never hurt you. You give that all its fruitions. I am a leg made for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself, I can match her. Lower? Hark again! Good Hermia, do not be so fair with me. I ever more did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsel, never wronged you. Leave that and love it to Demetrius. I told him love yourself unto this one. He followed you. For love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spur me, nay to kill me too. And so you will let me quiet go. To Bristol will I bear my volley back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am. Why, get you gone. Who's that hinders you? The foolish heart that I leave here behind. What, with Lysander? With Demetrius.
She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce. Little again? Nothing but low and little? Why must you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me conquer!
Come on, all right.
Gone, dwarf, be you ate.
Odysseus, in her behalf that scorned your services, let her alone.
Follow then if thou darest to try who's right of thine or mine in most of Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
All this mistress' coil of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer to run away.
I'm amazed to know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest quite, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Don't believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Bristolian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed a Bristolian's eyes. And so far am I glad it so did sort. At this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight, I therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog as black as Acheron. And lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. And sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows doth counterfeiting sleep, and then legs and batty wings doth creep. And crush this herb into Lysander's eye. Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from thence all air with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her loved boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night's swift dragons cut the clouds full force, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach goes wandering here and there to Palma churchyards. Damned spirits all, at crossways and floods do have burial. Already to their wormy beds are gone, for fear lest day should shine their shames upon. They willfully themselves exile from light, and must thy consort from black-browed night!
But we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, have oft made sport like to a forester. This grove may tread even till the eastern gate, all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turns into yellow gold, his salt green streams. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town, Godwin lead them up and down. Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Here, Miller, on and ready. Follow me down to Plainer Burn.
Lysander, speak again! Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak! In some bush, where shall hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, son of the bushes, that thou lookest for wars, and will not come? Come, recreant! Come, thou child! I'll whip thee with the rod. He is defiled to cross a sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here. The villain is lighter healed than I. Fast did I follow, but faster did he fly. And here I am, in dark and uneven way. Here I shall rest until the break of day. Oh, cowards! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot. Thou runn'st before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
I am here, come hither!
Nay, then thou mock'st me. Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure up my length on this cool bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, oh, long and tedious night, and fate thy hours. Sighing comforts from the east, so that I may bristle unto thy daylight. And sleep that sometimes touch on sorrow thy, still me a while from my own company.
Oh, yet but three, come one more, two of both kinds makes up four. Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make all the poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with a dew and torn with briars, I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires.
Rest me until the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if there's a fray.
On the ground, sleeping sounds. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When when thou wakest, thou takes true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and with the country proverb known, that the man shall take his own. When he wait, he shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, and the man shall have his maid again, and all shall be well. These.
Swing thee over this flowery bed, my eye thy aerial cheeks do coy, and stick a musk roses in thy sleeping head, and kiss thy fair dark ears, my gentle joy.
There's Peas Blossom.
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Mustard's cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur. Can you your weapons and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on top of a thistle? Ah, and good Monsieur. Have a care of the honey bag breaking up. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Here.
Monsieur Mustard Seed, give me your neef. I pray you, leave your courtesy.
What's your will?
Nothing, good Monsieur, but to help cavalry Peas Blossom scratch. I must to the barber's place, for I am marvels hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
But will thou hear some music, my sweet love? Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have venturous fairies that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch the new nuts.
I had rather a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let your people stir me not. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I'll wind thee in thine arms. Fairies, be gone, and be all the ways away. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I do love thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Or doubtest now I do begin to pity, for meeting of her late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors. For this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. Then I did ask her for her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have a boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud over Cupid's flower, hath such force, blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my love, Ron, what visions have I seen? Methought I was never to an ass.
There lies your love.
How come these things to pass? Over my eyes, load his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head.
What? Now, when thou wakest, of thine own fool's eyes peep.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Flowers, herbs, more flowers.
Spiders, I'm not here. Men see long legs, spinners' heads, beetles black, approach not here, approach not here. Corn must fail do no offense. Morning roses wash with dew. Wake to morning lullaby. Lula, lula, lullaby. Lula, lullaby. As we bless these lovers true, I'll do morning lullaby. Lula, lula, lullaby. Lula, lullaby. Lula, lullaby.
Go, one of you. Find out the forester. My love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will, sweet queen, up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds. and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when, in the wood of Crete, they bayed the bear. Never did I hear so musical a discord, so sweet a thunder.
But stop! What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander, and this Demetrius is, and this Helena, old Eater's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early in observance of the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, sir.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these woodbirds but to couple now? I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle conquered in the world, which hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by him, and fear no enmity?
Listen well, good governor, and I shall reply amazedly. It was our intent that me and Hermia come hither to merely leave Bristol.
Enough, my lord, we've heard enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me.
Aegeus, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love for Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, governor, was I betrothed, there I saw Hermia. But like a sickness did I loathe this food. But as in health, come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. But Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the chapel by and by, with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Bristol, 3 and 3, will hold a feast to great solemnity. Come.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turning into clouds.
Methinks I see with a parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, my own and not my own.
It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the governor bid us to follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the chapel.
Why, then we are awake. Let's go with him, and by the way, let's recount our dreams.
Oh, when my view comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Heyo, Peter Quint, who the bellows mender, Snout the tinker, Starveling, God's my luck, stolen hence and left me to sleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, there is no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had, but man is but a patched fool if he offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to conceive, his tongue to taste, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream. Because it hath no bottom.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. No doubt he is transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred, goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible, for you have not a man in all Bristol able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he simply had the best foot of any handicraft man in Bristol.
Yea, and the best person too, and he's a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon, a paramour. God bless us, is a thing of naught.
Neighbors! The governor's just come for the chapel. And there's 2 or 3 more lords and ladies
and he cannot escape 20 cents a day. And the governor had not given him 20 cents a day for playing Pyramus, I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 20 cents in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts? Neighbors, I am to discourse wonders. Oh, but ask me not what. What if I tell you I am not a true Bristol? Oh, I'll tell you everything right as it fell out. Let us hear, sweet bottom. Not a word of it. All I will tell you is that our play is preferred. Therefore, most dear actors, leave no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. I do not doubt, but to hear it is a sweet, sweet comedy. No more words. Away! Go away!
It's strange, my pieces, what these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys.
But all the night stories told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, seemed more witness than fancy images, and have grown to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have? Where is our usual manager of mirth?
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your party will see first.
A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, good sir, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, good sir, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, good sir, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kills himself, which when I saw rehearse, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play?
Hard-handed men that work in Bristol here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories from this same play against your nuptial.
We will hear that play.
No, good sir, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intense, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do service.
I will hear that play. Bring them in.
So please, good sir, the prologue is addressed.
Let them approach.
I don't wanna.
It's with our goodwill.
That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end.
Consider then that we come but in despite.
We come here as mind to content you. Our true intent is...
All for your delight.
We are not here.
That you here should repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
These fellows do not stand to complaints.
Indeed, they have played on their prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but nothing government.
Your speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. But who is next?
Gentles. Perchance you wonder at the show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man, with lime and rough cast, doth present that vile wall which seems love asunder. This man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn,
no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb there to woo. This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night did scare away, or rather did affright. Then her mantle she did fall, which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with the blade.
Where is it? I forgot the blade.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, relative.
With bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died.
I wonder if the lion can speak.
No wonder, Governor. One lion they when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
'Tis the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look night, oh night with you so black, oh night, whichever art, when day is not. Oh night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, oh wall, sweet and lovely wall, show me thy cheek to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see, wicked wall from whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stone for thus deceiving me.
The wall, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, they should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You will see it will fall path as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall! The wall must let me go my blood! I'm parting my fair Pyramus and me! These cherry lips have all they kissed thy stones!
Thisbe?
My love, I thee!
What thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander I am trusty still.
I like Helen the baby kill!
Not Shaphalus to Procrus was so true.
I like Shaphalus the progress I to you!
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's hole! Not your hole!
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Ninus! Tomb.
Ninus' tomb meet me straight away.
Tide life, tide death, I come and I believe!
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
Now is the wall down between these two neighbors.
No remedy, Governor, when walls are so willful to hear without water.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse than imagination of men.
That must be your imagination then and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men.
hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lions rough in wildest rage doth roar. The know thy, as none the joiner, am a lion's fowl, nor else no lion's dam, for if I should as lion come in strife into this place, for pity on my life.
Very gentle beast and of a good conscience.
The very best beast that ever I saw.
It is well. Let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth the horned moon present.
Why, then he should have worn the horns on his head.
Yeah.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, it do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
I'm a wary of this moon. Would he want change?
All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern, the moon, I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog. My dog.
Why, all these should be in the lantern then, for all these are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is Minnie's tomb. Ninus' tomb. Please, Ninus' tomb. This is Ninus' tomb. Where are my love?
Are you seriously going to do that?
It's the best you're gonna get tonight.
Well roared, lion!
Well, run Thisbe!
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon does shine through the grate.
Well, now fine.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. Thank you, moon, for shining down so bright. You are welcome. But stay, oh spite, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle, good, what, stained with blood?
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Good my heart, but I pity the man.
No.
So, wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered,
Devoured. So easy, devoured.
devoured, my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame, who lived, who liked, and who loved with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out, sword!
Grab the sword again.
You don't have to be so mean about it. Out, sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus! I that left pap, where heart doth hop. Now, die I. Thus!
Oh!
Thus! Thus! Fled! My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light, moon. Take thy flight. Moon, take thy flight. Now. Die!
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and yet prove an ass. Anon comes Thisbe, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks you should not even hunger for such a pyramid. I hope she will be grieved.
A mote will change the balance, for which Pyramus, which Thisbe is the better. He for a man, God warrant us. She for a woman, God bless us. And thus she means videlicent.
Asleep, my love. What? There's my dog. Oh, Pyramus, alive! Speak, speak, quick, dog. Dead, dead, a tomb. This cold, icy eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cousin cheeks are gone.
Our God! Lovers make love! Lovers green sleeps! Tongue, not a word! Come, trusty sword! Come, play my blessed view! Oh! And farewell, friends! Thus this me finally ends! Adieu! Adieu!
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
And the wall and the dog, too.
I assure you, the wall and dog are down that part of their father. Would it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse, never excuse. For when the players are all dead, their need not be blamed. And so it is truly, and very notably, discharged.
Let's go!
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12 lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behows the moon, as the heavy plowman snores, and all with weary task foredome. Now all the wasted brands do blow, and the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch who lives in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is that time of night that all the graves, all gaping wide, every one lets loose a sprite in churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run in triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dirt beneath the door.
Through the house give glimmering light, by the dead and dreary fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hovers light as word from the ride.
First rehearse your song I wrote, to each word a warming note.
Now until the break of day, through the house each fairy stray, to the best bright bed the we which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. Trip away, make no stay, feed me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. As I am an honest puck, we will have unearned luck. Now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall